Hey there, Gemini, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of June, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Gemini, if this resonates and you want to book a personal, check out the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy what I do and you want to say thank you, donation link is also below. Any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Lastly, if you enjoy these readings and you want even more free readings, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free extended readings every Monday, only to my email list subscribers. Okay, Gemini. Main energy for your reading this month is the Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck, you get the High Priestess. I do see a little bit of emotional overwhelm. You are a little bit confused when it comes to the emotional department. Your higher self is guiding the way, though. Your higher self is kind of like taking the wheel and guiding you in the right direction. And I do feel like you're letting it. You are very intuitive, and especially this month, you're able to really communicate with your higher self and listen to your intuition in the best way possible. So, in the recent past, you get the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Something came to an end here. Now, this is a connection. It could be romantic. It could be friendship. We're going to see. But there's definitely another energy here showing up for you in the recent past, which at some point there was a good flow between you and this person, and then things ended. Things came to an end. And I can see you really, really spending a lot of time in your head, thinking, analyzing, you're expending a lot of mental energy here in the recent past, trying to figure out how to get back into this like place of balance with this person. You're not even necessarily putting a title on it in terms of like, let's be friends again, let's reconcile, whatever it is. You're just kind of like, look, the energies were cut, right? We severed the connection, and now I want to get back into this place of flow where we talk to each other, we exchange energies. That's your desire. You're really trying to figure out how to do that though in the recent past. In the current situation, you get the Ten of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. It's difficult for you. This whole situation with this person is really weighing on you, and it's very, very heavy. It's almost like an emotional burden. But you don't want to give up. You don't want to let go. You're showing me like, I'm not going to give up on this connection. I'm not going to give up on my desire to restore balance, flow with this person. But you are kind of losing faith in it actually happening. So there's very much an energy of like, I don't want to give up on this, but if I look, black and white at the facts, I don't 100% know if I'm going to be able to make this happen. It's kind of like a 50-50 shot as far as you're concerned when it comes to this person right now, and restoring balance and restoring the energies. Now, when it comes to the near future, you get the King of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Wands. The energies completely shift. I don't know what happens from the current situation to the near future, but you're showing me love, communication, and really an energy of feeling this bond again, feeling that connection again. So again, I'm not sure what shifts from the current situation to the near future, but near future energies are very, very, very positive. So let's start clarifying. Let's take a look at the main energy for your reading, which is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is clarified by the Hierophant, the Hermit, and the Magician. Bottom of the deck, you get the World. A cycle has ended between you and this person. And again, this is a very, very deep connection. For some of you, you may have been married to this person. For others, it's just felt like one of those really deep emotional connections. And you're showing me, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed with everything that's happening in this connection. And what you do when you're overwhelmed is you kind of pull back. Now, you're not pulling back in order to like play games. You're pulling back to gain insight when it comes to this connection and when it comes to this person. And you're also showing me like, I know exactly what I want. I'm crystal clear on my manifestations, my desires. Remember, you got the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck for the main energy. Your intuition is very, very, very strong. And these are all major arcana cards too. And for me as a reader, major arcana is indicative of your higher self, your soul, whatever you want to call it, right? The fact that you're showing me the major arcana, 3 of them, as the main energy for your reading is letting me know that this reading, everything that's happening for you this month is really aligned with your higher self, with your soul, whatever you want to call it. And this connection is one of the ways that your intuition is essentially like guiding you down the right path, the path that's aligned for you. This is going to be a really powerful reading, so let's dive in. Let's start off with the recent past. I want to see what the Ten of Swords is all about. Ten of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Wands, Two of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this is definitely a romantic connection, and it ended. It ended here in the recent past. You're showing me the Two of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, which if you know anything about tarot, this is relationship. not just like a casual relationship of, oh, I just met someone, I kind of like them. This is one of those deep, deep relationships in terms of the emotional aspect, but also in terms of the quality that this connection had. You and this person may have been together for a very, very long time. And even if you weren't, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant, it's one of those connections where it's like this person checked all the boxes. I saw this going the distance. I saw this person being in my life for a very, very long time, right? And in the recent past, whatever ended, you're showing me I want to rekindle it. I want to have a brand new beginning. I don't want this connection to end, and I don't want to be apart from this person. And again, whether you've been together for a long time or not, it doesn't matter. Time in the 3D world it's not real, essentially. When it comes to how you feel about the person is what I mean. Like, you could be together for 2 weeks or you could be together for 20 years and still have the same depth of the connection is what I'm referring to here. Let's take a look at the Eight of Swords in the recent past. Eight of Swords is clarified by the Four of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of stress here showing up for you in the recent past. You're spending a lot of time up in your head, both with the Nine of Swords and with the Eight of Swords. You're thinking nonstop, because you're showing me like, I am very unhappy without this person. I'm very disappointed in how this connection ended. You just want to bring that fun, loving energy back. You and this person, with the Page of Wands, have a ton of fun. You really do have a lot of fun together. And you know that the way to kind of like, again, Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, bring this connection back, make it work, is to reintroduce that fun again, that livelihood, that flirty energy. And that's why you're showing me also the Six of Pentacles. You don't even necessarily want to put a title on let's reconcile, let's whatever. You're like, let's just have fun again. Let's just enjoy each other's company again. And that's what you're stressing out about in the recent past. How do I do that? How do I bring that fun back? And also, how do I feel alive again? Because remember, without this person, your person does make you very happy and you're very unhappy without them in the recent past. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles in the recent past. Okay. Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Wands, which you get again in the current situation, the Sun and the Queen of Pentacles. And so here's the thing. You really, really, really love how this person makes you feel. And again, you're not even putting a title on relationship, friendship. Like, that's not the big thing. It's the energy that you share with this person. Being in flow with them, having balance with them, exchanging energies with them, talking to them, communicating, even if it's without a title, makes you so, so happy. The Sun is the happiest card in the entire tarot deck, and it's tied up to you and this person being in a good place, being in good energies, having a good exchange of energies. And you're also showing me this person really nurtures you on an emotional level. It's not like they, financially support you or anything. They just really make you feel cared for and loved and supported and nurtured. And all of that is very difficult for you in the recent past to not have, right? It's almost like this person has taken away this big support, this big component of your happiness. That's in the recent past. So let's clarify the Ten of Wands in the current situation, because you just showed it to me here in the recent past as well. Ten of Wands in the current situation is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Moon, and the Hanged Man. You're feeling a little stuck here. You're feeling a little stuck with the energies. It's heavy. What's happening in the current situation is it's heavy. You're not in pain. You're not missing them. You're not sad. Like, that's all in the recent past. In the current situation, you just feel stuck. You feel like the energies are not moving, okay? And it's very, very difficult for you because you're an air sign. You like movement. You like things to happen. You don't like being in one place, just sitting there stuck in a rut, like not having the energies move. What you don't see coming, though, is that this resistance that you're experiencing, and I do see resistance. I do see a lot of resistance, a lot of walls. This resistance that you're experiencing is going to come to an end. You don't see it happening, though, especially with the Moon. The universe is showing me Gemini is not seeing this moving. It's not seeing it happening, but it will come. It's all in divine timing. Now, again, with the Moon, this can be very, very frustrating because you're kind of like, well, all I'm seeing right now is like doom and gloom. And the universe is like, but wait, there's good things happening. And you're like, okay, but I don't even see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, where is this, right? All you're experiencing right now is the Five of Pentacles. It's just missing this person and being without them. Things are going to shift, and you can see that in the current situation, in the near future, sorry. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles in the current situation. Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Cups, the Justice, and the Seven of Swords. You get the Seven of Swords again in the current situation. You don't want to give up hope. You don't want to give up hope that you and this person are going to be able to fix things, to really restore divine balance here. The Justice is not just, let's sweep everything under the rug and pretend like it's okay. The Justice is really crossing all the T's, dotting all the I's, making sure everything is balanced, everything is leveled, you and this person are in a good place, and you're showing me all it's going to take is just one little, just crack the door open, the emotional door open, just a little bit, right? Just a bit. That's going to be our road to fixing things. Now, you don't want to give up on that, but with the Seven of Swords, you're also starting to lose hope of it's going to happen. It's kind of like a 50-50 shot for you where it's like, maybe it will happen, maybe it won't. I don't want to give up hope that it's going to happen, but it's not looking too promising, especially with the current situation, excuse me, with all the resistance that you're feeling. But again, with the moon here, you don't see all the positive things that are coming. Not yet. Let's look at the Seven of Swords in the current situation for you. And it's so interesting. I don't know if you've noticed this, Gemini, but throughout this whole reading, the sun has been slowly starting to creep over onto these cards. The more we get into the reading, it started off with no sun in the recent past. And in the current situation, there's half sun, half shade. And then I feel like as we're going to get to the near future, the sun is just going to completely start covering the cards. So it's beautiful how the progression of your energies aligns with the progression of what's happening here in the 3D world for me as a reader. So the Seven of Swords in the current situation is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, which you just got, the Ten of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. Now remember, the Seven of Cups was the main energy for your reading. You don't want to give up hope because the thought of being able to make this happen, the thought of being able to get this connection back, to have this person back in your life, for you and this person to be back in a good place, makes you so, so happy. The Ten of Cups is the second happiest card in the entire tarot deck, and it is tied up to you and this person being able to work through things and get this connection back and get back to a good place. And so again, the current situation, you don't want to give up, but you're starting to kind of lose hope. You're like, okay, well, when is this going to happen? When are all these positive energies coming? And again, with the moon, you don't see them coming, but they'll be there. They're on their way. So let's get to the near future. Let's clarify the King of Cups in the near future. King of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So you love this person very, very much. And in the near future, you're showing me, look, I think I'm just going to take a little leap and just express my feelings to this person. Just reach out, just communicate, just do something. Now, you bounce back and forth between the energy of let me just do something and let me just not do anything, right? So some days you wake up, you're like, you know what, I'm going to text them. I'm just going to tell them how I feel. I'm going to share my feelings. I'm going to let them know where I'm at. And then other days you're like, no. It's just better to not do anything, to leave things as they are. Let's just wait and see what happens. But at the bottom of the deck, at the bottom of this, you do love them. You do have love for them, and you want to express that love. And that's kind of what's driving you. Remember, you get the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck for this. They are your emotional stability. They are your emotional fulfillment. And so I can see really why you want to reach out, why you want to express your feelings, why you want to talk to them and communicate. But you're still confused here, so I don't see you actually reaching out or doing anything despite having an immense desire to do so. Let's take a look at the Eight of Wands in the near future. Eight of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck, you get the Five of Pentacles. What happened? What happened here? You reached out, your person reached out, some form of communication happened. And honestly, Gemini, it was not great. Whatever was communicated or is going to be communicated here in the near future is really going to give you the clarity of it's done. It's over. Again, I don't know what's going to be said. Maybe you reach out to them and they just tell you hey, I'm done. Maybe they reach out to you to let you know they're done. I'm not sure what happens, but there is some communication here in the near future, which gives you the clarity that this is done and this is over, actually over, but it also breaks your heart. There's also a ton of emotional pain that comes along with this clarity. So again, I don't know if you're reaching out, I don't know if they're reaching out, but in the near future, whoever reaches out to the other person, bottom of the deck, you get the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you get the clarity it's done, and you're just left there heartbroken and alone and feeling completely abandoned by this person. What happens? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's take a look at the Four of Wands in the near future. Four of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, you're showing me I'm single. Like, I don't have this bond anymore. I don't have this connection anymore, right? But, you also feel this sense of not relief, but almost like a sense of stability. You're like, okay, now I'm on solid footing again. What I mean by that is, and again, you don't 100% know, right? Because you're like, yeah, this person said it's done, we're done, but there's always like still that little bit of hope. But regardless, you're showing me like I'm stable. I'm feeling stable for the first time in a very, very long time. And yeah, even though that comes with a lot of emotional pain, at least you're not on this like roller coaster or this boat of, are we going to get back together? Are we not? Do they want me? Do they not? How do they feel? Right? There's none of those ups and downs. And so yeah, that comes with some heartbreak. That comes with some devastation of like, okay, this is actually done. But it also brings along with it a sense of stability of like, okay, it's done. So I can get off this emotional roller coaster now. Man, if you guys want to share what happens here in the near future, I would love to hear it because I did not see that one coming. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month, Gemini. From the universe, you get the Judgment, the Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you know that you want this person. You know you want to resurrect this connection. You know that this person gets you a lot of emotional fulfillment, emotional stability, and they really do make you feel nurtured and cared for and supported. You know all that. But with the Judgment here, you're going to realize a lot of things. And again, you could see that in the near future. You're going to realize and understand a lot of things that will help guide your decision in a much better direction, which is your stability, your own internal feeling of balance, which again, in the current, especially with the main energy being the Seven of Cups, you don't feel that yet, but it is going to show up in the near future. Yeah, it comes with a little bit of emotional pain, but it's all for your own aligned path. Whew, you threw me for a roller coaster, Gemini. But that's what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.